All right, guys, so we're spraying this right here behind me. Got about 1.5 gallons of the elbow grease and 1 gallon of the dirty deeds. Half of that dirty deeds will go to the back plot, half will go to the front plot, and then most, if not all, the elbow grease will go to the back plot for its liming needs. And it's basically what we got going on today. So I'm gonna get this broadcast sprayer filled up, test it out, make sure it's working good, and I'll start adding these. So we'll see you back there on the plots. All right, guys, we got this sprayer filling up. Both Domain elbow grease and the dirty deeds is mixable. So this will all go into one tank. Well, not all of it, half the dirty deeds, because we got 2 plots to do. So we'll get this up to about 10 gallons, and then we'll add the amendments. And we should be spraying here shortly. All right, we're getting back towards this back plot here. Got a tank full. I don't think it'll use the entire tank, but we're gonna go liberal with this spraying on this plot. It's gonna be the liquid lime calcium from Domain, and then the humic acid, which is basically a carbon dump back here. So get up here, get the spray in this plot. Let's get this sprayer started up. Hard to see. It's a dark liquid, but so we're going to run about 6 miles an hour. If I only use about 10 gallons, this is going to be fine. This is not a true half acre anymore. With this upper soil spot being really thin, I think it's really saturated with the nutrients. So I'm not going to get it. I might have to stop this here. So I'm not going to hit this thin area up here hardly at all. I'm going through some spots right now that has some brassicas in it that look really good. I'm going to go ahead and round this out and spraying a spot right now that's worthless. It's all rock. But we'll get this sprayed out real good, and then I'll go back and fill up with the rest of the dirty deeds. Man, that stuff stinks with that being it. If you know what a humic acid is, whew, stinky. But we'll go ahead and get this one topped off good, and then we'll fill up with the rest and get that top plot. That top plot's done fantastic, so I've got high hopes as to how it's going to do in the future. And this back plot, I had super high hopes to begin with, but it's kind of been a letdown the last couple plantings, so let's see if we can change that up here. So we'll check back in here shortly. All right, guys, so we got the back plot done. As far as a lime and humic acid treatment, we're going to do what's left over of that, and then adding the rest of the humic acid, we're going to get this top plot. So this top plot got a pretty good dose of dolomite lime this spring, so it's going to be good as far as lime goes. And actually the spring and summer plot really showed that did make a tremendous difference. So we'll have to keep doing that each year. To me, it seems like the easier method, although I am considering getting a load of calcitic lime dumped and then addressing the magnesium as needed. We're going to go ahead and hit this up here, and we'll be done other than an herbicide treatment here whenever the next rain system comes through that looks solid, and then planting. So behind the camera here is some of the unintended screening. It meant to be a soil builder, and it is building the soil. There's buckwheat, and there's sorghum, there's millets and whatnot, weeds and everything else. So the soil is going to build fine all the way up through this west side of the plot. And then I've got miscanthus grass back here too. And then on the far side, if you can kind of see it, that was an unintended screen as well. It meant to be a soil builder. It's grown up perfect as a screen. The response to the soil has been so tremendous, I'm letting that go. The yellowing that you may see back there is where I sprayed some of it because I want the plot to be there, and because on the other side of those trees is another screen. It's not doing as well, but there's plenty of time for it to get up and serve a purpose. If not, it's not a big deal. It's going to contribute to the building of that soil, and the next year it will get a soil builder treatment, and then the screen again will come on the inside. So we're gonna get this sprayed out, and we're done for this. It's a pretty nice weekend. A little warm, but it's nice. And then we got a 3-day archery hunt next weekend. I'd like to be out. I'm gonna give it a whirl. It's looking a little warmer than I want it to be. My biggest issue right now is deer are just not consistent. There's 2 deer that I would harvest on this hunt, and the one has been a ghost the last 2 years, and then the other one, it's a wide 8-point. He's very sporadic early and then doesn't show up until late. So it doesn't look promising, but we may give it a go. So let's get to spraying. All right, so the sun got to that camera and may have stopped the recording, so I'm gonna attach this to the end of it. We got all that sprayed off and added some spraying to some trees and screening and whatnot. So we had a pretty good day as far as distribution of the elbow grease and dirty deeds. So feel confident, and it can only help in the long run. You know, sometimes that carbon, and actually not sometimes, the carbon will push your pH down, but we mix it with that elbow grease, so it should bring it up, and you know, it'll fight it there. But that may be my last humic acid addition for a few years. So we'll see how that goes. I'll probably do some lime, whether it be calcitic or dolomite, over the next couple of years, and then I'll probably do a soil test in 2 or 3 years, and we'll see where we stand. I'm looking to make some possible change-ups with seed, but we'll think about that as the time goes, and we'll see what happens. So I appreciate everyone checking in. We'll see you when we're spraying and planting. So thanks, everyone.